The seating capacity is 65,000 at Ford Field, and we are right around that number today. A good crowd on hand and seemingly ready to go in the Motor City. Alongside my broadcast partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and as we look at this matchup, every time there's something different to focus on. So I'll just ask you, what do you see here in this one?
Well, Rembrandt, you've given me a pretty blank canvas to focus on, haven't you?
Yeah.
Where do you think I'm going to go with this?
Oh, secondary?
You know me well, right? In a game like this, it's always about the secondary. Can they handle the passing attack and make a few plays?
On to get us started now, the kicker, Chris Boswell. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
This is Eric Dickerson, four-time rushing champ. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Detroit. Calvin Johnson, 72 yards. And the Lions need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Morton Anderson to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
36-yard line.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line.
And now they'll shift things around.
Here's Stewart to throw it. They'll dump this complete to the bus. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
Steelers first down. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Steelers.
First carry for the Hall of Famer. It's the boss, Jerome Bettis. And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4.
From the 43, here's a 2nd and 5.
Again, they'll run with Bettis. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Street, Cougar 19. Cup 19.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And this this one is incomplete.
Man coverage is certainly a staple of their defense, and it's built for plays like that, forcing that incompletion.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10.
Hot 70, hot 70.
Oh, they're changing this at the line.
Cougar 19. 18, 5 in.
Going for it on 4th down. Here's Stewart. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And the Lions will take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
This could end up being a pretty big drive. I mean, look, yes, it's early in this game, but they scored the touchdown. They got the stop. And now if they could get in the end zone here again, CD, they could grab an early stranglehold on this one.
Yeah, they certainly can, and that's what you're looking for. Where's the advantage? Can you gain it? Can you press it? Now for them, finishing it off, because right now it's out there for them. They just got to go seize it.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
From the shotgun, a throw for Dart.
Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Marshall. And he's got this down to the 35.
Nice throw there by the rookie from Ole Miss. And he's got his guys a first down.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
And they eventually get to him at the 17 after a pickup of 17 into the red zone, first down. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Inside give to Dickerson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Guess who made the tackle? Yes, Reggie White.
That's a play to take note of there for the defense, I think, in the future. If you're going to try and block him, maybe you get a guard to help double-team him and try and steer him out of the play. They should have done it on that snap.
This is caught. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
That's a big league job there, getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up 1st and goal.
They'll try to run for it here with Dickerson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
Have to give credit for a nice play there, but also have to look at it as a blown assignment. He became a free runner that turned into a free hitter.
Dart going to look to throw here.
Touchdown! Eric Dickerson from 4 yards out. And the Lions have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Well, CD, you know he's got great options at wide receiver, tight end, but there he looks to the backfield, and it results in a touchdown.
I love how you laid that out. So many options. You maybe forget about some of the ones that you should be covering. And they made them pay with that one, didn't they? Forget about the guys in the backfield. They're eligible, too.
Steelers, nothing. Morton Anderson to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away.
And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
19, Tiger, 60. 18, Runner, 18, Runner.
Stewart. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
First down. It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Steelers first down.
19 Lions. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Throwing now, Stewart. Man open downfield. It's Metcalf. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. DK Metcalf. 44 yards. And the Steelers have cut it back within a score. Boswell good with the extra point. And that'll make our score 14-7.
Steelers 7. First Boswell.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity. I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
He's going to air one out. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked up by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line.
Well, this is something we've seen before, partner. We've seen a defense bait a rookie, pretend to leave a window open, and then the defensive back jumped it as soon as the ball was released. Big-time play. They love taking advantage of the youngsters, and in this case, it paid off well.
Stewart sets to throw. He'll find Metcalf. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Throwing out of the shotgun, it's Stewart. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Shot 60.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. That one complete to Dennis. Nothing at all on that one. It'll be second down.
He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
From the gun, it's Stewart. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Again, he'll drop to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. Boswell's kick is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach turned his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Throwing from the gun here, Dart.
That's complete. Again, he's got Marshall. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. First down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's Dart.
He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And that's going to be incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. 3, 79, Bronco.
They'll throw now on the final play. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
The
Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports.
And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so this is going to be whistled dead, and the ball's going to be placed up at the 40-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go, here we go. Viking,
Going to go play action. Here's Stewart. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Trying to get their tight end involved finally. That's the first time that they've looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, it didn't look his way at all in the first half, and I'll bet you the offensive coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him involved because he could be a big-time playmaker for us.
Cougar 19. Check.
Now we give running left. It's Bettis. He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
That is caught. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And the Steelers first down. It's a gain of 10. First down, Pittsburgh.
70 Rangers. 19 tight. Ready.
Play action. Stewart. Airing one out deep for Holmes here. And he's got it inside the 10. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. And you need a big play? Go to your big play guy.
Listen, that's football 101. When you have to have it, you expect that guy to step up. A lot of people call these receivers divas. Sometimes just leadership when they get in the huddle and say, get me the ball. I'm about to make a big play.
Bettis. No signal, and now they say he did not get in. He is stonewalled at the 1.
Call it no gain, and it's going to be second and goal.
Second and goal.
They're right there at the 1. No gain, but don't let that stop you. Line back up and keep going at them. If I'm them, I'm thinking about going at it 4 straight times.
They'll try and pound it in with Bettis. And this time he is in. Yes. Jerome Bettis.
A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Steelers have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And it's now 17-14.
Lions 14.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything different just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
Lions, first down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now Dart. That's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. Down to the 10.
Touchdown, Detroit.
Amon-Ra St. Brown.
65 yards.
And the Lions have retaken a third-quarter lead.
Extra point by Anderson, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Steelers 17. Morton Anderson.
Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. It sees the lead there for a little bit with a starting drive in the third quarter, but a moment ago the touchdown that puts them back on it.
So their defense is under siege a little bit right now because they have not able to size their opponents. So they've got to keep hammering away on offense and try and win this one in what appears to be a shootout.
Here's 2nd and 3.
Back to throw. Stewart. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
I've got a good friend in football, always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee,
and that means 4th down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
70 Timberwolves. 18 Pioneers. Ready,
They'll try and throw it with Stewart. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. Going to give it up the middle. Here's Dickerson. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
35-yard line.
And what a tough spot for this defense because they know it's coming, but they're just powerless to stop it. What a great run there to start the drive. And you can bet there'll be more where that came from as they try to ice this game away.
Back to Dickerson here on second down.
And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. To throw now, Dart. Toward the sideline, that's hauled in by Marshall. So the completion gets him just a yard. And it'll be 4th down.
They got the completion, but they didn't get the first down. So you got to think if you're on the defensive side of the ball, you're pretty happy with what you just accomplished there.
Yeah, guy, like you said, got him out of bounds, stopped the clock, kept him short of the marker. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll go. Here's Dart. He's got his target. That's complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
To throw, Dart. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
The tackle made at the 6-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a one-score game. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line.
Ball at the 6 here as they work with a 2nd and 2.
Dickerson on the handoff. And he takes this one in for the Lions. Touchdown. Eric Dickerson, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Lions will add to their 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Anderson, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
28. Steelers 17.
Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away.
To kick off.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Hey, hey! Bronco 80! 79 Broncos! Trap 60! Trap 60!
Here's Stewart to throw it. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10.
A gain of 18 on the play. 1st down, Steelers.
19 tight. 19 Dragons. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 60 Mavericks. 60 Mavericks. Warriors. 19 Pioneers. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Rig alert. Rig alert.
Looking to throw. Stewart.
That's caught downfield by Pickens.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Well, this one's going to sail on him a bit, and it's incomplete.
Steelers 23. Chris Boswell to kick off.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all three timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
Exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Five points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Hurt.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he's got room.
There he goes again.
And he takes this one in for the Lions touchdown. Eric Dickerson, 56 yards.
And the Lions use the big play to extend their fourth quarter lead.
Extra point by Anderson, up and good. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
35. Steelers 23. Morton Anderson.
Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
This is first and 10.
19. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Throwing to start the drive. Stewart.
Pass caught. Miller.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
2 timeouts still remaining, but scoring quickly a must. It's first and 10.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
And the Lions are going to take over here up near the 40.
Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Working out of the gun is Dart.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Intended for Calvin
That's some good
Johnson.
closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
2nd and 10. Throwing his dart. Now he's going to step up and run. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th.
Dart.
Trying to lay one up deep.
Oh, that is incomplete.
Everyone's eyes go to him when he nears the end zone, and that includes the coverage. He took away the easy throwing lanes and forced a high throw.
Here's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, a throw for Dart. That's caught. It's Samuel Porter. And he will have a Lions first down, and that's the one that should seal a victory.
That's good for a Lions.
Dart going to look to throw here. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Steeler legend Troy Polamalu with a pick. And the Steelers are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 79 Broncos. 19 Lions. 3. 60. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
That is incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
Let's go. Bronco 80.
And they take a knee.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.